Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I am Pretty Papercrafts 67, and today I am going to have a little play with the June Freebie from the lovely ladies over at Which Craft Do You Do. You can get your hands on this freebie in the Facebook group Playing with Paper and Glue. I will link both Which Craft Do You Do and Playing with Paper and Glue down below, because you might be able to get this over on the Which Craft Do You Do website. I'm just not sure. If you're not a member of Playing with Paper and Glue, just join up. It's a really lovely Facebook group. Lots of craft inspiration, lovely ladies, and there's many freebies on offer over there. So what I have done, I have already had a little play in advance, and I have made a tag, a double-sided tag, and a little pocket. Inside the pocket there is a journal card, and I've made a little banner. So I'm just going to sit with you today and just recreate exactly what I have made here, and yeah, just show you a little idea of what you can do with the freebie. Beautiful freebie. If you like dragonflies and vintage, then you're going to love this one. So I have worked in advance and I have cut out all of the elements that I want to use. So I'll put those here and we'll just get on and do a little bit of creating. So I've got all my smaller elements, the dragonflies, florals, there's some numbers there, and some words, some sentiments. There's also a couple of pieces of washi tape that I have turned into a banner. And then you have these beautiful doilies and a clock. And then you have a cup. You can have two journal cards or back them onto each other for a lovely journal card. A double-sided journal tag, and then a beautiful pocket paper bag to put them in. So I'm just going to start just by scoring along those lines and folding. I'm just going to use my ruler and this thing, bone folder, today, instead of bringing out my scoreboard. If you have a scoreboard, definitely, if you like to use it. I do use mine quite often. It's a bit big and cumbersome in such a little space. So that is our paper bag, and it just folds really beautifully together. Really comes together quickly and easily. And the ladies over at Which Craft Do You Do have done all the hard work for you, so all you have to do is decorate. So that's our little pocket done. Then, or not done, but folded. Then I want to grab the double-sided tag, and I am again just going to score along that middle line, fold that over, and I'm just going to trim away this excess bit here for the other side of the tag, just like that. And that's our little tag done. The other thing I'm going to do, where did I put my examples? Here they are. I'm going to fold my clock and the two doilies in half, because that's what I want for my decoration. So again, I'm just going to eyeball it around about. I'm really not sure if that's half or not. It doesn't matter if it isn't. So I'm just going to do that. It's a little bit off, but like I said, it doesn't matter for what I want to do. And I'm going to do the same with this big doily here. And that's a little bit easier to get half because you can measure, line up the marks on the doily. So I'll fold that one in half. And I'm going to do the same with this little green one as well. And just fold that one in half. All right, so first of all, I'm going to work on my little journal card, and I'm simply going to back those onto each other. You've got a lined page with some coffee stain, and then you have a text page with some beautiful floral. So I am simply going to glue one onto the other and make a journal card out of that. I'll get my example out in a minute to show you. I'm starting to run out of all my glue, so I'm going to have to go glue shopping. I thought I had so much more, but no, I do not. Okay, so just a bit of glue down like that. And then I'm just going to line those up together like so. Now this glue is a bit of a sticky glue. I do like it. It is, what is that? Cortiture Creations quick dry adhesive. It isn't that quick drying. Anyway, it's good, very good glue. So now what I want to do with my little journal card is I just used one of the numbers and this green dragonfly, and I think that that looked really nice with and then I will also do some sewing at the end of the day when it's all dry. But I'm just going to recreate that same idea. So I have my green dragonfly. He doesn't want to come. So our green dragonfly, and then out of the numbers, I've just picked the green number because the numbers have a different coloured background. So I'm just picking the green background because it matches with the green dragonfly. And I'm simply just going to pop that up there. I will give it some ink. Just a little bit of ink. And a little bit of ink around the number. And we'll pop those down in place. And how is everyone today? I hope everyone's having a lovely week. Tuesday today here. Tuesday morning. So another day of, I'm just about finished packing, apart from the things that you can't pack because you're still using. I have just about finished all of that. So now I'm going to start on some cleaning. We do have a rather large house that we're living in at present. And so I just thought, we have a 4-bedroom house and we really only use 2 bedrooms. The other 2 have been kind of a bit of storage, and I did have my craft room in one of them until my internet signal wouldn't reach there anymore. So as I've been cleaning them up, I've decided I'm going to start, as I've been packing them up rather, I've decided I'm going to start cleaning. Pardon me. So I did clean a bedroom yesterday, closed the door, it is done. And I'm going to do the same with another one today. So after I've done this, I will be cleaning. So I'm just going to put a little bit of ink around the edge of this journal card. And the same on the back. Oh, a bit of glue spillage on the back there. How glue got on the back, I don't know, when I was only gluing on the front. But, you know, that's me and glue. I think it got on the mat. All right, so that is our little journal card. Now, as I said, when it's all dry, I will sew around the edge in a messy stitch. But for now, that is they're so sweet. So little journal card's done. Now I'm going to put together the banner. So these are washi strips that have been included in the little freebie. But I think that that could be a really cute little page embellishment, or as I've done, just popped inside a pocket with some other ephemera. Yeah, just really sweet. So let's make one of those. And again, I'm just going to roughly ink around the edges of the 2 washi strips. Now the floral images on these washi strips, they do come from a printable over at Which Craft Do You Do, I think. Now, what is that called? Vintage Flower Collection, I think it is. But they're really pretty. So all I'm simply going to do is lay one on top of the other like that. I'm going to pick another number, and this one's a loose one, so we may as well pick this one. Give it some ink. And I'm simply going to pop the number down on there like that. And then I'm going to cut from the sentiments. Now I put believe on that one, so let's put delight on this one, because I just think that's delightful. Give that a bit of ink. All right, and I'm just going to set those in place with an eyelet, just to add in a bit of a metal element on there. So I'll just grab out an eyelet. And the hardest part of all of this is just keeping them all level, keeping them all together while you place your eyelet in. So I'm just going to hold them like that. I'm going to use the big hole on my crocodile, punch a hole in there, pop my eyelet in place, and then I'll set that. Like that. And then we shall just put our little number on the bottom edge there. Okay. Of course, that could look really sweet sewing around. If you like to sew, you could sew around the washi tape before you put it together. But I've chosen not to sew, just on the little banner. So there we go. There's our 2 banners done. I just think they're really sweet. So we've got our 2 journal cards, our 2 banners. Now we're going to work on the tags. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it some ink all the way around. Front and back. And then we are simply going to just stick this tag together. Just open it up. I'll put some glue down and stick it together. Just got to wait for my glue to come down. All right, just like that, and fold that back up. And then I'm going to take, I'll bring this one in just to show you. So I'm going to take the big doily, and I'm going to just quickly give that a little bit of ink. And so I'm taking the big doily, I'm going to take the clock face, and I'm just going to layer those 2 together. Just like that sort of thing. And then pop them on the side of the tag like that. So I'll do one at a time. I'm just going to open them up, grab the glue, and glue this one down first. Now again, I will sew around this piece when it is finished. So just lining it up top to bottom, flip it over like that, and then I'm going to open it and stick the rest of it down. Just like that. Okay, so that's the front, back. Now we'll pop our clock face in place. And again, I'm just going to try and line that up to be centre. Actually, it's got to have to go that way. That's okay, it doesn't make any difference. I can't tell now what's right and wrong. Yep, we'll just make that do if it's upside down. I'm a bit upside down most of the time. So it will suit my life perfectly. Oh, come on, glue. Don't fail me now. Okay, so just pop a bit of glue on there. Lay that one down. And then we'll do the same with the back. Like that. And all Right, so that is that. And now I want to grab the brown dragonfly. It's got browns and oranges, and I'm going to give that a bit of ink. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. I'll give that a bit of ink. And then I'm just going to stick that down sort of like there. Now, the glue has decided to just leak out everywhere. That sort of happens when you get to the end of the bottle. I think the pressure builds up inside there and it just won't stop flowing. So one minute it won't flow and the next minute it won't stop. All right, so we'll just put our little dragonfly there. And then I'm going to grab another number. And where did I put my scissors? Here. And I'm just going to cut another number and just pop it down here in the corner. Just like that. I'm going to give that some ink. Then grab a bit of glue. And we'll put this one down about there. And again, once it's all dry, we will sew all around it. Now I want to now I want to punch a hole and put some ribbon through. There's a bit of glue everywhere. Alright, so I'm going to punch a hole in the top. About there. And then I have this pretty satin ribbon. It's in a chocolate and pink colour, so I think that matches pretty. So I'm just going to thread that through there. Like that and like that. Like so. And then, so let me get rid of a bit of glue. And then I want to just hang a bit of a dangle. So I've got this one here, I've just got a clay dangle that I use or made using a stamp. So I'm just going to do the same. I've got, they might be a bit big. I've got that colour one, so that would still work nicely. It's a little bit thicker. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use one of the words, one of the sentiments. And I'm just going to punch a little hole in the top of this one. It's just on the end. I'm really not gauging that very well lately. I need to concentrate more when I'm punching the holes. Now let's see. So we'll put believe there. I don't think it's come through, no. And I'll thread this one onto there. And there's just a little dangle, and I'm just going to thread that onto the ribbon. Just like that. So there we have our two tags. And again, like I said, when it's all dry, I will sew all around the edge of it, like I've done with this one here. So there is our little tag. So we've now done our double-sided tag, journal tag, and we've got our little journal card. Just want to get rid of some of this glue. Just need to get that off there. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to do the little pocket. So little pocket, I'm just going to ink around these top edges, because you can see that when the pocket is folded, closed. And I'm just going to ink around all the edge really quickly, just to take off some of those little white marks where I haven't fussy cut exactly on the line. And now with this one, I want to take my green doily and I'm just going to stick it down inside the pocket like so. Just like that. So while that pocket is open, we will do that. Grab the glue. Give it a minute to come down again. Oh. Okay, here we go. So we've got glue there, and I'm just going to line that up again and fold that over like that, and then the same on the back. We'll just glue this. You could cut this one down the middle and then have two half doilies that you could put somewhere else, embellish something else, but I'm just going to pop them. It'll give a little bit, it'll strengthen the top of that bag a little bit. All right, so there's our doily, and then I'm going to take the larger pink floral flower and just stick it straight over the top like that. Oh, I want to put some ink on it first. Some glue down on this one. If the glue will come out. Just a little bit, just so that it would tack. That's way too much. I'll pick that one up, and I'm just going to level that with the bottom. Put it straight up through the middle like that. And then I'm going to take this last number and I'm going to put that one across there, and then I have another sentiment. What did I do? I put delight on that, so we will go imagine on this one. Give that some ink. And then I'm just going to pop that there, as I've done with this one. It's just like another little hanging banner, and then I'll come along with a zigzag stitch and stitch it into place. So I'm just going to do just a little line just across that top, and just stick that down just there like that. All right, so I'm not going to close this bag up completely at this stage because I do want to sew, but I'll pin it in place. Oh, I haven't put my number on yet. We'll pin it in place so we can sort of see the end result. And then we'll just pop this little number down. Oh, spread it out with my finger. I think it's easier. Now I'm just going to put that number just straight there. All right, so again, once the sewing is done and you know, it's all glued together, it's such a sweet little set. Really, really lovely. All right, I'm just cleaning up my hands a bit, and I'm just going to bring everything back in so we can have a proper look. So we've got our two little bags, and inside those little bags we have a journal card that pops in really well, very nicely. So we've got this little journal card that we created. Now again, the bag is not sewn together, but it still fits beautifully. So there's our little journal card and pocket. Then we have our two little banners. So I've just slipped those inside the little bag as well, just like that. And we'll do the same with this one. Pop it just inside there like that. And then we have our double-sided journal tag. So there you go, just a really quick one today, just showcasing the beautiful freebie. As I said, freebie from Witchcraft Do You Do, from the very talented ladies over there. But you can get this freebie printable in the Playing with Paper and Glue Facebook page. So I will link everything below. Go on, if you're not a member, go on and check them out. You will you'll be welcomed with open arms, and there is many inspirational ideas over there. And then I've just got these few little pieces left that I haven't used yet, so they're always handy to have as well. All right, everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I wish everyone a wonderful Tuesday. Stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.